Good morning children. I hope you all are safe and healthy at home. So children, today we are going to learn chapter 8 from MCB book named Collection. Okay, so all of you just open page number 86 from our MCB book. So children, first of all I am going to introduce some characters of this chapter. Okay, so first character which we have, that is Bai Cheng. Bai Cheng is a school student. Okay, he is a school student. Now Miss Pandey. Miss Pandey is craft teacher of Bai Cheng. Third character which we have, that is Tony. Okay, Tony is a boy and he lives in Sri Lanka. Fourth character is Anita. Anita is also a school student. Children, in this chapter we are going to learn stories of these characters, how they started their collection. Okay, so children, all of you just keep your finger where I am going to read. One summer morning, on his way to craft class, Bai Cheng lost a 10 rupee coin. He never found the coin, but he did find something else. He found a small stone that twinkled with million lights. Okay, once upon a time, this boy Bai Cheng, he was going for his craft class and he lost 10 rupee coin on the way. He never found that coin, but he found something else. What he found? He found a small stone. Okay. Bai Cheng showed the stone to his craft teacher. This kind of stone is called mica, Miss Pandey told him. Bai Cheng took that stone and he was showing that stone to his craft teacher, Miss Pandey. And Miss Pandey was telling him that this kind of stone is called mica. Is it worth a lot of money like a diamond? Asked Bai Cheng. Now Bai Cheng asked her that is it worth a lot of money? No, diamonds are worth much more than mica. Now Miss Pandey is telling him that no, diamonds are worth much than mica. That's all right, Bai Cheng said. I like to look at it as much as I would look at a diamond. Okay, now Bai Cheng is saying to Miss Pandey that doesn't matter, but this stone is as equal as this diamond. You will find countless stones that you will like, Miss Pandey said. Miss Pandey said you will be finding countless stones. This kind of countless stones you can find around you. They are all around you. They come in all colors and shapes and sizes. No two are ever the same. Okay, Miss Pandey is telling him that you can find this kind of countless stones around you. They come in all colors, in all shapes and in all sizes. No two are ever the same. That's how Bai Cheng got started on his stone collection. Okay, and this way Bai Cheng started his stone collection. He keeps the stones in empty egg cartons which he paints with different colors using poster paint. Okay, now where this Bai Cheng keeps his stone collection in a egg cartons, he chooses colors that show the stones of best. Okay, and he keeps his stone collection in an egg carton and he paints it with poster paint. He chooses color that show the stones off. Okay, he chooses the best color to beautify his cartons. Okay, so this was the story of Bai Cheng, how he started the collection. Now children, we will learn about Tony's collection, how he started his collection. Okay, keep your finger on page number 87. Tony comes from a big family. Okay, Tony, as I told you, Tony lives in Sri Lanka and he comes from a big family. He could not even count all his aunts, uncles and cousins until he learned how to count to more than 100. Okay, he was not able to count his uncle, aunts and cousin until and unless he learned to count till 100. Tony, whose family is originally from Sri Lanka, has relatives living in different places all over Asia, Australia and Europe. Okay, Tony's family, okay, as he is from Sri Lanka and his relatives lives in Asia, Australia and Europe. All the relatives usually keep in touch with each other by sending picture postcards, and Tony loves picture postcard. Okay, as his family is so big, they are living in Asia, Australia, Europe, so they usually keep in touch with each other by sending picture postcard, and Tony loves picture postcards. After the postcards have been seen by everyone in the family, Tony gets them for his collection. Okay, after everyone sees that postcard, then after that Tony will keep that postcard in his collection. He keeps them in a shoe box. Where he keeps? In a shoe box. To brighten up the box, he has covered it with discarded gift wrapping paper. Okay, to beautify his box, what he has done? He has covered it with discarded gift wrapping paper. Tony's mother bought a packet of index card for his box. Okay, and now here Tony's mother, what she bought? She bought a packet of index card for his box. At the top of each index card, there is a little tab that shows above the postcard. Okay, on the top of each index card, there is a little tab. Okay, there is a little tab that shows above the postcard. His mother helped him print words on the tabs such as mountain, building, bridge and park, words that described the picture postcard. Okay, and on the top of that index, his mother helped him to write some words like mountains, buildings, bridge and park. You can see in the picture like this. Okay, building, park, mountain, bridge. Okay, like this his mother had helped him. Now, when Tony gets a card, he drops it under the word that best describes it. Okay, now whenever Tony gets any postcard, he drops it under that tab which best describes it. Now children, we are going to learn the story of Anita, how she has started her collection. Anita brought her button collection to school to exhibit it in the hobby show. She found her first button on the seat of a bus. It had fallen off the coat of the lady who was sitting beside her. The lady got off the bus before Anita could tell her. Okay, so here Anita brought her button collection to exhibit in the hobby show. She found her first button on the seat of a bus. It had fallen off the coat of the lady who was sitting beside her in the bus. That lady got down from the bus before Anita could tell her about this button. I will keep the button in case I see the lady again, Anita said to herself. Now Anita said to herself that I will keep this button with me, and if I see that lady again, I will return it to her. She never saw the lady again, but she saw a lot of buttons. She found buttons almost everywhere she looked. She did not see that lady again, but she took that button, but she found lots of buttons, and almost wherever she was looking, she found a button over there. She also found some button in the street. Okay, she also found some buttons in the street. Her mother gave her some very pretty ones from her sewing basket, and so did her aunt. Okay, even her mother and her aunt, they gave her some buttons from their sewing basket. Anita showed off her button collection in a very pretty way. She sewed the buttons on a large square of black velvet. Okay, Anita was showing her button collection in a very pretty way. She just managed all the buttons on a black velvet and it was looking so pretty. All of you just turn your page. Her mother made a 2-inch ham at each end of the square. Then she drew a narrow wooden rod through each of the ham. A narrow length of velvet ribbon attached to the top of the rod makes a pretty cord for hanging the collection on the wall. And her mother made 2-inch ham at the end of that square, and she drew a narrow wooden rod so that she can hang it. Okay, now a narrow length of velvet ribbon attached to the top of the rod. Okay, she just hanged velvet ribbon attached to the top of the rod, which was looking very nice for hanging on the wall. Many different things can be collected, like coin, stamps, greeting card, and salt and pepper shaker. Okay, we can even collect so many different things like coin we can collect greeting card, we can collect stamps, we can even collect salt and pepper shaker. Some people even collect big objects like car. Okay, some people even collect big object like car. Collectors are always busy looking for different kinds of whatever it is that they collect. Okay, collectors are always busy in looking different kind of things which they collect. If they have two or more of one kind, okay, if they have two or one or more than one of one kind, then what they will do, they will try to find someone who needs that and whom in turn has something they need. Okay, so what they will do, they will search a person with whom they can exchange their thing. Then they can quite happily swap. Okay, they will find that person with whom they can swap, and they will swap it very happily. One of the nicest thing about being a collector is that you collect friends too. Okay, one of the nicest thing about being a collector is that they collect even friends. So children, I hope you understood this chapter. Now children, try to answer all the question which is given on page number 89. So children, thank you so much for watching this video.